Hello.
Hello,
Hey, what's up?
this is Gilly from Florida.
Gilly from Florida. How you doing, man?
Okay, I have something very controversial.
Woo! Let's go.
More government.
I don't like this.
Yeah. So,
All right.
yeah,
You
like
know,
I
you
said,
don't
very
hear this a
controversial.
lot from somebody from Florida, so let's hear it, Gilly.
Okay. So what the problem that's going on right now is more corporations are in power versus the actual government. So the reason why people are getting fat, um, not that there's anything wrong with that, but the reason why people are getting fatter, corporations come in and say, "Hey, you guys should eat sugar. It's more healthy." They get into FDA, they make them put candy and shit as healthy things.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if you
Um,
caught the beginning of the show, but I was talking about that the new food guidelines or whatever that just came out, where they were saying that Lucky Charms were it was from
yeah,
Tufts University,
exactly.
and Lucky Charms are healthier than steak.
See, that's
And
what happens when the government's not governing. You have corporations with money interests governing,
but
and
don't
it's
corporations generally like the people who run corporations oftentimes can be this in the same kind of class as people who are heads of state, so often they kind of commingle.
yeah, they do commingle, but it's only commingling because of what how broken the government is now because of more and more people wanting less government. When there's less actual government, other smaller governments happen in the, you know, at the bottom level, and it's what is a corporation? It's just like a little mini government in your country.
Sure.
So in with when they have more power, then they can actually have more money and lobby the weaker government.
So when you say more government, you mean literally just more elected officials, like more regulatory
No, no,
agencies?
yeah, I would say more regulatory agencies, more actual people doing the work, more you know, like I said, controversial. More IRS agents actually going after these big corporations and trying to break them up to cause them back to get back down, so they can actually be more controlled. So the people are in power versus these corporations.
Sure.
Because what's
Yeah.
happening is like, think about like a classroom, 10 people in the classroom. If everybody's paying $5 or whatever, it's a stronger classroom. If only like mm, a, a little bit of the people are, this is a bad analogy, but if only,
Yeah, I was like,
only
where?
like, only a small amount of people have the money and the other people have less money, it's the, let's just say the teacher for this shitty analogy, they're only going to listen to the people with money.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
instead
I
of
understand what
everybody.
you're saying. I mean, I'm sure there could be some sort of. I mean, it's again, it's like the last caller though. It's trade offs that you're making at that point because, uh, like if you want these things, you just you have to make a lot of trade offs with this kind of stuff. Like,
Well, yeah, I think it's the US is completely fucked, and it's not going to get better. More and more corporations are going to have more and more power and
because if you want, that's
more.
the thing. If you want to tie up all these corporations with even more red tape, then economically you're probably worse off, and it's less desirable for people to come bring their companies and do business in America. They're like, I'll do business in a country that's not going to give me all these problems. So
Yeah,
there's like a delicate balance there.
when you think about it, it's only the big companies are like that. We want not more red tape for smaller companies, but all we need to weed out all these big companies so we can actually have more competition. Because what's happening is, since they have more less red tape, they can do a whole bunch of monopolies, and now you're going to have a big, huge company. It's going to be Google, Netflix, and Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, Amazon, and
Yeah, you just want more government intervention. Okay, I see what you're getting at. All right, cool. Thank you for calling. Appreciate it.